main cause of the smell?
Mold and dust.
No. It's the feces and urine.
You've got fecal matter in your food.
I'm drinking the milk. I'm eating the salad. What difference does it make?
In the United States, everything on the TV world was running as usual until the 2007 writer's strike brought Hollywood to a halt. From one day to the next, writers refused to continue writing for America's favorite shows. Reality TV, however, thrived because it could keep going without writers. And boom, suddenly we had shows like Jersey Shore, Hoarders or My Strange Addiction. Today we're taking a look at one of these shows, and specifically the, in my opinion, most insane episode the series has ever produced. Meet Shanna, who is a level 6 hoarder. Usually there are only 5 levels for the rest of the hoarding world, but Shanna puts them all to shame, so brace yourselves.
Viewer discretion is advised.
My name is Shanna, and I'm on disability. I can definitely handle dirt. I don't have a problem with that.
Shanna, I know we've only just met, but from what I can already see, let me tell you that I do condemn the silliness of those who dare to doubt whether you can handle your dirt, Shanna.
My name is Will, and Shanna is my sister-in-law. When I walked in for the first time, it was like a shock. Every nook, every cranny was just filled with disgust. It was a horror show. There was an anonymous neighbor who looked over the fence and saw the outside.
That neighbor's nose must have not been working, otherwise why would he come so close? He could have probably smelled over the fence from like 100 meters away.
And wanted it cleaned up and turned her in.
I'm Sean, and Shanna is my sister. I don't think anything would honestly change if it wasn't for the city posting a thing on the door.
I'm Nola, Shanna's sister. The citation was addressed to Shanna, but she gave it to me to deal with. I do not know how to deal with a situation of this magnitude.
The hoarding, really kicked in when she moved in with my mom. It was like 2 hoarders in a pod.
It was already very cluttered.
It was 2 people hoarding instead of 1. That's when the house started becoming the disaster it is today.
The main problem was she did away with garbage service.
They've probably just stopped because when they did still come, the cans were always empty. Also, can we talk about the fact that Shanna probably saw her mom's living conditions and just said to herself, man, I gotta get in there.
And the only problem with that is, what are you going to do with the garbage?
I've offered to bring over a U-Haul and do dump runs, but she said she wanted to go through everything first. And when I say everything, I mean every bag of garbage. It ended up being a fight. She didn't end up letting me help.
I think that house very well contributed to my mom's death. Maybe she'd be alive today if she hadn't been living in that environment.
Shanna didn't react too good when my mom died because her and my mom were close.
Okay. First let me say, you. But if you think about it, what are you gonna do? Just not brush your teeth? Where does that get you? You're gonna end up needing a dentist and a hoarding service.
The conditions are bad. Feces everywhere, garbage everywhere. It smells horrible. I think smelling a corpse would be easier than smelling that.
My mother's old bedroom is used specifically for storage. There's some bags of plastic bottles in there. My mother used to put poop in a jug.
Alright, Shanna, I think I get it, but if you could just go ahead and tell us why and maybe like how do you do that?
Actually, by the time you put it in there, it's actually a dirty water jug is what that is. So that's what all those dirty water jugs are about.
I want to say that the reason that Shanna didn't get rid of all those bottles is because she's lazy. I hope it's not sentimental to her.
This house has a septic issue. It's supposed to be drained once every 4 years. And there's still some space in the toilet, but I don't want it to overflow.
No, I actually agree with Shanna here. Like, where are you gonna get if you let the toilet overflow? The house would become a mess, maybe even uninhabitable.
So I've been using a bucket.
I think the house will kill Shanna if she doesn't get out of there.
I'm so worried about her health.
When the bucket is full of pee and poop, it's really hard to lift it. So I just put it in a smaller bucket. And I take it outside and empty it.
Shanna, what I do like about you is that you are systematic in your approach. However, about this system though, I think you should go back to the drawing board.
I feel sickened by all this. I'm generally an optimistic person, but I just can't see the finish line.
Oh no, don't leak out.
Shanna is not all right in that house.
I throw it on the grass, right out here in the front.
If she stays there much longer, she could die.
Ah yes, the legend of the poop tsunami actually occurs in several holy books written by her garden animals.
My neighbors could view it as being odd that I dumped the bucket out in the front yard. No neighbors have said anything to me about it either, though.
Fun fact, everybody in Shanna's neighborhood thought that she would be some kind of cow farmer, just given the amounts of liquid shit she's been pouring on the lawn.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I was thrown out, I'd have no place to go. I'd be homeless.
I think this is okay.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
At this point, I realized something important. Matt Paxton doesn't fear anything. Matt Paxton doesn't give a damn about his health or well-being. I mean, this must be a man who hates himself just enough to walk into places that should be legally classified as biological weapons. I'm convinced this man also vacations in Chernobyl or something. His sense of smell? Gone. Lost years ago. But he's determined to get it back the hard way. Through repeated exposure to what can only be described as the poop inferno. If post-traumatic smell disorder was a thing, Matt Paxton would be patient zero. When Matt Paxton is not filming hoarders, I assume he unwinds by working as a sewage diver. At this point, Matt Paxton isn't just a cleanup expert, Matt Paxton is a survival expert. He's basically the Bear Grylls of hoarders.
Hey, I'm Matt. Can I come in?
You can come in.
All right, I'm Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. So I'm in. Hold on a second. Let me take this in. This house is disgusting. It's hands down the worst smelling house I've ever smelled in my life. This is your...
This small blue bucket my mother used before she died.
Is that poop all over the bucket?
Yeah, it's poop.
So do you wash your hands like you're gonna go eat soup in a minute? Are you gonna wash your hands for that, or are you just don't worry about it?
No, actually I don't.
What are you gonna do about it, Matt, huh? You think I'm some kind of hygiene freak? Now come on, I'm gonna make you some soup.
The bigger, but see, this is bigger buckets. I had smaller buckets.
Holy
oh no,
cow.
go.
This is her bucket, man. Everywhere you look, there's just stuff.
Matt running around with a handheld camera like this gives me major Blair Witch Project vibes. Like any moment he could just enter a room and see Shanna crouched in some corner pooping in a bucket.
Cats just come up on you. She really loves her buckets. It was the bucket that she poops in when she can't make it inside. Another bucket. That sure smells like poop. It smells awful.
Okay, now this is not the worst horde you've ever cleared out.
Sanitarily, this is a really dangerous house. She's eating 2 feet from all the poop and urine.
I mean guys, come on, take a good look at that nasty rim of that bowl. I refuse to believe that's part of the design.
Do you think I meet the definition of a hoarder?
Hell yes. I don't think you see this house the same that I see it. The poop, man. You got a ton of poop in this house.
If you ask me, would I know how to fix the toilet? No, I don't. I'm not a plumber.
No, but people would say, do you know how to pick up the phone and call a plumber? Is what they would ask.
The disrespect is real around here.
The more time I'm spending with her, I'm realizing she may not be able to make a lot of good decisions. What is the main cause of the smell?
Musty odor, having to do with mold and dust.
No.
No?
It's the feces and urine that's in the house.
Well, and my sister was saying something about a musty odor.
A musty odor of feces and urine.
Okay, so it's still musty.
So what is it now, shitty or musty, huh? Get your frickin' ducks in a row, Matt Paxton.
Yeah, but it's from feces and urine.
Not because the mold and dust is getting on everything.
Dust is nothing compared to all the feces and urine. Is that brand new information to you? To think that the feces and urine has something to do with the smell?
I guess so, because I thought it was due to the mold and dust.
This is a very weird situation. She just doesn't live in the same world that we do.
You were saying it's a big
The
thing.
bucket is a huge thing.
A huge, okay, yeah, huge. You have to tell me this, because I...
You don't know, yeah. I mean, some people would argue, how do you not know that feces in the house is bad?
But wait, I don't smell it anymore, though.
Yeah, but you see it. You know.
I see it, I know it's there, but I don't smell it like somebody like you.
I smelled it when I got out of the car. I could smell it.
Just from down below?
Well, I think you just dumped a bucket out front.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I did dump the bucket. That's right. You would smell that. Oh, wow. I must have not known this was real serious. I learned a lesson about fecal matter today, if nothing else.
One would think this would be her one area of expertise, but apparently not.
It's an extremely dangerous house. The feces, the mold, and bloody tampons just laying on the floor. This is an extremely unfortunate situation. She's completely unaware.
What was it like for you to do that?
This is easily the most disturbing house I've ever been in. And I've seen a lot of stuff. This was,
For you to say that,
yeah,
it's got to be bad.
extremely disturbing.
My question to you is, we're going to check every single one of these expiration dates, or do we let it all go? Because
Well, I mean, a lot of this stuff has never even been opened.
Okay,
It's a little bit mangled here, but
but it hasn't even been refrigerated.
it's still perfectly good. I could still eat it. This has never been opened.
This is covered in mold.
It might be a little bit moldy because I don't have a freezer.
So you're going to eat moldy bread?
No, I'm gonna pick the mold up. Well, some of it's never been opened.
But the problem is it's all on the outside of the container. So when you pick it up, you're handling it. And then you touch other things and then it cross-contaminates. This is the first time in hoarder history I've ever suited up. No matter how many times we try to explain to her, there are contaminants in the air. There's cross-contamination going on. The outside of the cans are touching fecal matter, urine, black mold. It's not safe.
This is poop and urine.
The way to get rid of it is to pick it up with your hands and pull it out. This is a really dangerous thing to do. We have to be real careful And if it explodes on us and gets on your skin, easy. There's a whole bunch of diseases you can get.
Having this kind of arsenal in your backyard should definitely be illegal. Like, what's the difference to a real pipe bomb?
I mean, there's no words. This is the grossest thing ever.
Nothing in this room can be safe.
Oh boy.
I've never cleaned a bathroom like this. About half the jugs are filled with brown, dirty water. And the other half is filled with yellow, dirty water. This is just the weirdest, scariest, nastiest bathroom I've ever been in. It literally smacks you in the face.
This is Matt Paxton talking, a man who has opened refrigerators that should have been sealed by the Geneva Conventions, a man who eats black mold for breakfast, a man who's seen countless organisms evolved in Tupperware.
It's sipping on that inside.
It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna give up some stuff.
Usually in these shows, the hoarder sooner or later takes a stand, to make one last effort to maybe keep some stuff they want to throw away. Shanna hasn't done that yet, because as you have seen, she isn't collecting anything except her mom's poop bottles. One could think she's just in it for the love of the game, or better, the taste of the smell. But now, she's about to take her last stand.
And I'm going to go ahead and eat some of the contaminated food, and then the party's over. Because I have to get it, because when somebody goes on intervention, they want to get high one last time. The party ends for me tomorrow.
How is eating contaminated food a party?
Why the does it matter? I've been eating poop for 12 years.
Please someone go ahead and put that quote on the t-shirt.
To get high one last time.
You're getting a high out of thinking that you've got fecal matter in your food.
It's my last blaze of glory.
I'm so dumbfounded by that conversation we had. She's very well aware that she could be ingesting fecal matter into her body and getting pleasure from it. That is disturbing.
Okay, so look at me. This is the end of you pooping in a bucket. Every time you're gonna go to the bathroom, where are you gonna go?
In the toilet.
Exactly.
Is it just me, or does she look unconvinced here? She's like, you can clean up my shit, Matt Paxton, to get the city off my back or whatever, but don't you tell me on what circular object I am to do my future business.
We're done.
Okay.
No more.
We've got to figure out a plan B. I think we've determined that this isn't going to work anymore. Nola has agreed that you can stay at her house for a short period of time until we can get some resources, and I'm going to turn it over to your therapist to continue the process once I'm gone.
I think we all have hunches. How bad is it?
Nothing is salvageable.
How much do you think it would cost?
Money-wise, about $150,000. You could build this home for about $145,000. A brand new home would be less than trying to save this.
So that's it for Shanna and this episode of Hoarders. If you want to see more of the craziest reality TV episodes, then please leave a like. Also, I think we all know who that therapist is that Shanna will be working with.
Oh, the Smith family, minus the dad. How long have you all been eating poop?
We have never eaten poop.
Me neither.